Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast and a game between Creator Prime versus, I believe, MarineKing Prime. My Google Translate did tell me it was like Marine Royal Prime, so I do believe that is the correct translation. If it's not MKP, my apologies, let me know, and I will also update the titles in the game. Anyways, this is going to be a Terran versus Protoss. Should be a lot of good games in this series for you guys to cast. And for those of you guys who don't follow me on Twitter and Facebook, a lot of exciting, fun things happening around SoCal. Quantic just opened up a new gaming house in San Diego. I was able to go ahead and check it out, and it was perhaps one of the most posh places I've ever been. Looks like a bachelor pad, or it's just a place that you see out of a movie. There's a water slide, there's a waterfall, they got a bar, and already we see MarineKing doing something a little bit different here. It is going to be a refinery first instead of the barracks, so a very, very fast tech. Fast tech here on Metropolis. We'll see what Creator is trying to do. It looks like he is actually going to be scouting with a 13 probe. And with this, he is going to easily come across this refinery and know that he can place down some early pressure. It looks like it is going to be three SCVs now in the refinery, as we are getting up a barracks off over here. The probe is going to come up the ramp and take a look around. Excuse me. Take a look around, and he should be able to spot that barracks and perhaps try to do a little bit of harassment on the timing. No, the probe is simply going to walk inside the base instead, and now take a look and see that the gas has been established. You did see there was a light blue ring around that refinery for a short amount of time. He knows how long that one refinery has been up, as we now see the probe is still wandering around the map. It is going to be a Nexus first coming in from Creator, so Creator is going to be in a little bit of a trouble. No, canceling that Nexus and running back, so a quick loss of 100 resources there, as we are going into a factory now. Where is that probe? Did the probe perhaps get taken down? I do believe so. So let's take a look at the losses. Yes, one worker was killed. Sorry, I did not keep track of that there. As we are getting up the factory, we are going into a reactor, so we could be going into reactor Hellions. So far, Creator has no idea where any of the production buildings are, and that's a little bit scary, as Creator perhaps could believe that there is some sort of proxy play. A photon cannon now being established on the front door, and if he even places a gateway or some other tech building here, this would actually be perfect. Units would then be forced to try to run around the edge here, exposing them longer to that photon cannon, and the longer they are at that photon cannon, or within range of that photon cannon, the more damage they will take. We are setting up another pylon off over here, perhaps for a second photon cannon as well. We need to get that Cybernetics core and a Stalker, as we are going into a starport, and this is going to be uncloaked Banshees, as so far we do not have a second refinery, meaning there's not going to be enough gas for that cloak research. You also see that Creator is going into double assimilators as well. He is going very heavy on the tech path, now chrono boosting out one Stalker, and Creator is simply going to have this one Zealot here. I really question why Creator did not place down a gateway or the Cybernetics core here. If he placed the Cybernetics core here, that would be enough. As a Stalker, oh, photon cannon getting off some easy shots, and the Hellion realizes that it cannot engage. Beautifully done, as we are now going into a Stargate. Alright, Stargate being placed down, but this is now going to be a Hellion run-in with the medevac, so this is going to be a straight-up drop inside the main. And how much damage can these Hellions really do? We are seeing that 39 versus 31, 24 versus 24 Harvesters. Both players really just heavily investing in one base, as we are going into a second command center now. The Stargate is going into a Void Ray, and this could be bad news here. The medevac going to simply drop in the fog of war. Creator does spot this. He sees the Hellions now trying to make their way in, and where are all the probes going to go? How much damage can they do? As all the probes are now down on the low ground. Sentries, Zealots now trying to make their way in. The medevac coming back over, as a Void Ray could be joining in on the fight. Hellions now coming down, and oh, the probes coming back. This could be very bad news here, as the probes are all trying to run away. How many workers have been lost? 12 workers already killed, as the Void Ray is finally out. but the damage may have been dealt already. The Void Ray now already on the move. You can see that the Marines are being trained. Currently sitting on only 4 Marines. We are going into a medevac, not a Viking, surprisingly, as the Viking can kite one Void Ray pretty much all day. We can see that we are seeing a Phoenix now making its way over, and how much damage can be dealt. There is, what, 6 Marines in this group. The Void Ray is not going to be able to do very much of anything here, trying to go after, and it now sees that there is Marines here. The one Void Ray trying to come back over, and there is the GG. Creator pretty much all in with this final Void Ray, realizing that it's not going to do any damage, and MKP does take game 1. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, hope you guys enjoyed game 1. Stay tuned for game 2.